So over the years, I've been told that if you top a indeterminate tomato plant, these are tomato plants that we have in here that can go up to 9-10 feet tall. These are cherry tomatoes over here on my right. Over here on the left, these are some of the big beefs that go all the way down. These are indeterminate. By the end of the season, they'll be at the top of these high tunnels, 9-10 foot tall. They just keep growing. We prune them to a single leader, to a single shaft, and they go on up. So the conventional thinking over the years has been, if you top one of these, the plant's pretty much done. It may still set its fruit, have some fruit, but as far as it going on and continuing throughout the season, you can pretty much forget it because you accidentally topped it with your pruning shears or whatever you're using. And in this case, I'm going to show you something. Let's flip the camera around. This one was topped by a hornworm or tomato worm. I have cut this leader part. He had stripped it all up and down here. I did another video about it. I'm going to link to it at the end of this video. But he stripped it, topped it. And what I'm telling you, this is a thing to remember. If you have your indeterminate tomato plants trellis, like we do here on this string, that goes up inside this high tunnel. Some people use other outdoor structures that looks like a clothesline. Well, here's the way you can get around this plant being topped and know it's not done. Because right here, let's zoom in a little bit, right here is a sucker or side shoot that sprung up within this past week. And what we did is let it continue. Instead of pruning it off, we let it continue. So now it wants to be its own little plant anyway. So that's what we're going to do to this sucker, is we're going to let it continue to grow. And if we back out here, you can see on this about 3.5 foot tall indeterminate tomato plant, that sucker is continuing on. And it already has a sun leaf on it. Soon it will start. In fact, if you look in there close, it already has a sucker. If we can zoom in here, it already has a sucker coming off of it. So it'll even have to be pruned itself. So we were able to continue on with an indeterminate tomato plant using that side shoot or that sucker right there. So there you go. Don't ever panic. There's a way out of this. There is a solution where you can allow these indeterminate plants to continue on. I will tell you, when I first started pruning them, I always had a little bit of fear in me that I was going to get too close to the top. I always look for that top fruit set, so I will never go beyond, say, right here and not accidentally clip that off. So it was always kind of a thing I was a little bit nervous about. But if it happened, one of these side shoots and suckers can go on and continue up that plant. So there's my advice for that. Simple, easy. If it happens, or if it's done by an insect like a hornworm, you can salvage that plant as we just showed you. Blessings over you, your family, your garden, your indeterminate tomatoes. Check out that video where we talk about that very thing right here on this. Blessings. Talk to you soon from Whirlwind Family Farm.